All right, everyone, welcome back to TD Fans Talk. To all my subscribers, thank you for supporting the channel. Guys, it is game week. If you're not excited, I don't know what's wrong with you, but you need to get pumped. We play the Tennessee Titans. Look out for my video basically breaking down the Tennessee Titan game. And I'm going to go ahead and give you the spill the tea right now. The Miami Dolphins, I do have slotted for a W. I'll be explaining why the Dolphins will win, and actually win quite impressively, by the way. But be on the lookout for that video. I'm going to be discussing in detail both the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins, okay? But right now, I wanted to bring to you all a recap of what's been happening over the last 3-4 days since the waiver wires and the cuts have been made down to the 53-man roster. I didn't want to bore my subscribers and say, hey, this just happened. Then, you know, an hour later, hey, this just happened. No, I wanted to let everything happen, and rightfully so whenever you hear what I have to say. I wanted to let everything happen so you all can get an overall gist of what's basically been going down, okay? So we already know we cut it down to the 53. My last video, I basically explained everybody that made the 53-man roster and where we stand at that point, okay? But right now, it seems like the Dolphins, I think Adam Gase is already getting in win mode, okay? Adam Gase right now is playing chess, okay? He is playing chess with everybody, okay? Now, a lot of it, I kind of think is shady, but a good shady is kind of weird. But let me go ahead and go through some of the transactions that's been transpiring lately, okay? First and foremost, Adam Gase and Tannenbaum, they go ahead and pick up, what's his name, Luke Falk from the Tennessee Titans, okay? Tennessee, let me go ahead and tell you, Tennessee is already pissed, guys. They are not happy. What they're calling it in Tennessee is shenanigans by the Miami Dolphins, okay? Now, what Adam Gase is doing is perfectly legal. I love it because at the end of the day, you get an advantage any way you can as long as you're not spygating, Patriots, or, you know, letting the air out of balls, Tom Brady. But outside of that, he picked up quarterback Luke Falk from the Tennessee Titans, guys. Let me tell you why this is huge, okay? First and foremost, I like it in several situations here. We know Tannehill is going to start, but we still have questions about our backup quarterback. We kept 2 of them on the roster, but are we really happy about keeping both of them on the roster? Let's be honest, no, we're not. So to go pick up a 4th quarterback and Luke Falk, first of all, it's a head scratcher. We don't need 4 quarterbacks, guys. We lead the league in quarterbacks right now with 4. All right, but that leads me to believe that we're not going to keep 4 quarterbacks. The Miami Dolphins, Adam Gase and that front office, they're being smart. They're getting everything they can to prepare for the first game, okay? Look who they took. Luke Falk. Not just because it's Luke Falk and they feel like, hey, he's somebody we could work out. And they may very well so feel that way that, hey, we might be able to bring this kid in and make him something better than Osweiler, okay? Better than the 2 backups we have right now, David Fales. So it's not like he doesn't have a chance to actually beat those guys out for the number 2. So that's a huge opportunity for him. But that's not what this was about, okay? Even if it turns out to be that way, that is not what this was about. Luke Falk played for the Tennessee Titans all preseason, okay? We played game 1 versus the Tennessee Titans. This was a move to gain information about the enemy, about the opponent. What can we expect going in? And you'll be crazy to think that Luke Falk ain't telling the Miami Dolphins everything they need to know. I've already done my research. The Tennessee Titans are not happy about this. They said, hey, it's happened before in the NFL, and teams do this all the time. And now they're a victim of the Miami Dolphins. And they are calling it in their headlines in the city, the shenanigans by the Miami Dolphins, okay? And I love them. I love the shenanigans, okay? Because Luke Falk, at quarterback position, you know the offense. He was worked in. He was trying to make the team. They opened up the offense. They gave him the playbook. He knows the offense, guys, okay? So you'll be crazy to think Miami isn't going to go into this game with an advantage already being at home, okay? Now, there are reports that the Titans Titans coach and front office said, well, we're not too concerned about it. He can help them out with some things, but this is the very reason why we didn't let everything out in preseason and we held some back and we work on it this week. Oh, that's all fine. You know, that's all fine. As long as we have even the slightest advantage just from a move like that, we'll take it, ladies and gentlemen. We will take it. Luke Falk, if he's doing what he's supposed to do, he is helping the Miami Dolphins, telling them what they need to look for. Some may call it cheating, but it is game planning. It is scheming. It is playing chess. There is nothing illegal about it. It is 100% legal. It is not Patriot-like, okay? Which means it is legal. All right, let's get that straight off rip. All right, so I love that Miami Dolphins already playing chess. They're not playing around. They're already attacking the Tennessee Titans. They're already worried. They got to adjust this, adjust that, change this signal, change that possibly. They know they do. So the more you give a team to have to work on before the game, the worse off it is for them. So kudos, Adam Gase. Kudos, baby. Kudos. Let's go, baby. And then on top of that, we back that up with signing the wide receiver from the Saints, okay? Tanner what was his name? Tanner McAvoy or whatever. I mean, not a huge name or anything like that, but we signed the receiver from the Saints, Tanner McAvoy. So we've been actually making some moves because the reason why they made that signing, because we just got news today, Devontae Parker's going to be out week 1. He may be back week 2, but he's out week 1. So we're already short a receiver, and then on top of it, you got Grant in the concussion protocol. Good news is William Hayes and Jakeem Grant have been spotted in practice. They are back practicing again, okay? But they went ahead and picked up that wide receiver just in case because we're short on wide receivers. We got to have the depth, guys. So they picked up Tanner McAvoy. He's not a bum, but he just hasn't got much playing time. He does have some experience. I believe 14 receptions and 2 touchdowns or something like that. We got him off of the waiver wire from the Saints, okay? Now, another move that we actually made. Adam Gase and Tannenbaum playing chess again. Linebacker Quentin, how you pronounce it? Lopels or whatever? Copels or whatever? Linebacker Quentin Copels from the Jets, guys. Look at the strategy. Do you see it here? The first game we played Tennessee, we pick up Luke Falk. The second game we play the Jets, and we pick up a linebacker, Quentin Copels. Now, that move is huge because we can use the depth at linebacker anyway. All right? But not to mention, we got another inside on our second opponent. That's giving us a slight advantage, guys. I don't care what anybody says it does. You still have to play the game. But at the end of the day, if you know certain things to look for and certain signals, certain checks, or certain formations, guys, it's a huge advantage. Miami Dolphins already start the season 2-0. You heard it here first. All you haters, fall back, all right? Now, in order for the Dolphins to even sign Luke Falk and Tanner McAvoy, they had to actually put Mike Hall and Jake Brendan. They had to put them on the IR, injured reserve, okay? Now, what that means is they can come back after, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, they can come back after 8 games, okay? And Mike Hall especially, that's somebody we're going to need long term, so they definitely want to bring him back after 8 games. So even the guys that we picked up, we already know that they're probably not going to be on the roster long term. I wouldn't be surprised after the Tennessee game if we don't cut Luke Falk. I mean, they'll be real mean if they do it right before the game. But this is the reality. This is what people deal with at this point, okay? Not only that, we preparing for the Patriots week 4. We pick up their running back, Brandon Bolden. I'm like, oh my gosh, man. We are actually game planning here. We're picking players off of the waiver that know their team's offense and defense. They know it, okay? I mean, there's no question about it. We played the Patriots in the 4th game of the season. 3 out of the 4 first games. 3 out of the 4 first games, we got somebody off a waiver from that team. Come on, guys, strategy. I like it, guys. I like it. I can care less what anybody else think. We went ahead and re-signed our offensive tackle, Sam Young. He already been with the team for 2 years. They brought him right back, so he has a familiarity. He has Gase's system in in his core. So that's huge because Ted Larson, given the fact that they're just, and Adam Gase made me feel better because he said Ted Larson, he'll be fine. But Sam Young, that gives us the necessary depth just in case anybody else goes out. So we have the replacement centers and guards. I'm very happy about it, guys. But this is what's going on. These are the moves that we made. We made them strategically, and I love it. They're beautiful moves. They're all positioning us to have a better feel of our first, second, and fourth game. And that should kickstart our season off the right way, guys. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Tennessee calls it shenanigans. I'll back that up. Yeah, there's shenanigans, but shenanigans that are benefiting my team, my squad, my Miami Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins, the team that's going to win the Super Bowl, okay? And all you haters that keep on coming in the comment section saying, man, you're so delusional, you're delusional, you're crazy. You done lost your mind to think they're going to win the Super Bowl. Man, I ain't going to say what I want to say to you. Fins up, everybody. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification button to make sure that it's turned on so that you get all my videos when they come through. Make sure you share the videos, like the videos. Make sure you share them with people. We're continuing to grow. 825 subscribers on our way to 1,000. Guys, we're going to be there so fast. Dolphin Nation continues to wake up and support. I appreciate you all. Love you all. Peace. This TD Fizz talking. I'm out.